Hi, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Saturday, honey. It is Saturday. We got a quick little pop in. I got a couple of topics I want to run through, and then I'm gonna let you guys go on about your day because I know y'all got some stuff y'all want to do as well. I'm gonna take my son and we're gonna go out to the park and do some things together. I think my husband gonna go too. He in there on the game, but hey, child, we're gonna see. We're gonna get out and enjoy this weather. It's nice today. It's been raining most of the week, so it's not as hot as it usually would be. So we're gonna get out and enjoy the weather, honey. Probably go get some ice cream or something like that too. I don't know. Hell, we gonna get out of here. So I'm gonna get my lives out the way so I can enjoy my Saturday, you guys. Yes, it seemed like the day. Seem like I'm the only one here. Yeah, they're coming in. They're coming in. Y'all know it's Saturday, child. A few other people are going live as well, but child, we're gonna still go. They'll come in. Whoever's here, honey, will be here. That's how we rock over here. Whoever's here will just be here, and then y'all can hit the replay on that thing. Okay. But let's get on to the show. Thanks for being here, though, Erica Rogers. Thanks, Bill Wilson, for being here. Dragonfly Jones, thanks for being here, dear. Linda Gamble, my mom, thanks for being here. All right, so everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. My degree is real. Thanks for being here, dear. Frederick Williams, thanks for being here. And everyone else coming in. And Patricia's, thanks for being here, dear. All right, so let's get into our first topic. Y'all know how we do, honey. We're going to breeze on through. We're going to breeze. We're going to breeze. All right, so let's get on my first topic. I hope y'all are having a great Saturday. I am. I sure am. All right, my first topic, you guys, let's get into it. Diddy, honey, Diddy is trying to get some of these charges chopped down because y'all know, child, he about to be going to jail for a real long time. So he's like, look, let me get one of these charges up out the way, honey. So I don't be out here, with added charges because he already facing a lot for them damn trafficking and, all these damn SA charges that he's facing with Homeland Security. Then kick this damn dough in. They said it was 230 cameras that they took from his property. So you guys know that's going to take them a little while to go through that footage. 230 freaking cameras of evidence that they're going through. And baby, I don't even want to say what's going to happen to his ass, baby. If they find something up on them tapes, and I know they're going to find some probably underage girls and all that up on there. Because I don't think Diddy knew they was going to be coming to his damn house like that. But 230 cameras, bitch, it's got to be on something. It's got to be something up on them cameras. It's got to be something up on them cameras. I would be a fly. I wish I could be a fly on the wall, honey, to just see them going through all them damn tapes and like, oh my God, like Diddy, you damn freak. But it says that Diddy is asking the judge to dismiss one of his SA assaults lawsuits due to the anonymous woman not remembering details about the attack, including when and where it happened. It says that the plaintiff cannot allege what day or time of year the alleged incident occurred. It says, but maliciously remembers other salacious details despite her alleged incapacitated condition. Well, that was like back in what, 1990 something. This is 2024. You're not going to remember every single solitary detail, but the things that she do remember, she can still go forward with her lawsuit. And the fact that she remembers that you were the one that did it, Diddy, okay? This happened back in the 90s. She was 17 years old. She has pictures showing that she was there with you. So that's not a lie. This is a girl who says that she was gang R-worded by Diddy. So now he's trying to debunk what she's saying, to say, throw it out. She don't remember certain details. Well, she did prove that she was in your studio. She did prove that Harv Pierre was also there and actually invited her and sent a private car to get her. She did prove a lot of things. So in this lawsuit, I don't feel like it should be thrown out because what happened to this young girl was very egregious. It was wrong. She was not able to walk up out of the studio after she was violated by 3 grown-ass men, Diddy allegedly being one of them. Okay. This girl was begging for you guys not to violate her, and she was still violated, okay, to the point where she could not walk. So no, we're not looking at throwing shit out. Y'all ass, all 3 of y'all need to be locked the hell up, okay? It says that Diddy is trying to fight back on his multiple SA lawsuits the best way that he can. It says that according to Radar Online, shout out to them, that Diddy is requesting that a judge dismiss one of the lawsuits due to it being a false and hideous claim that was filed too late under the law. It says that in the original claim, says that the woman who was going by Jane Doe claims that Diddy and 2 other men R-worded her at a recording studio when she was 17 years old back in the 90s. It goes on to say that she says that she was under the influence of the drugs and the alcohol when the assault occurred, which was given to her by Diddy and the other to people that were participating in this said SA assault, okay? Did y'all know Diddy like his women high, allegedly, when he assaults them. It also goes on to say that even though the alleged event happened almost 30 years ago, that she was able to file the lawsuit under the New York City's Victim of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Law, which also extends the deadline for filing. So she's within that time and she filed it under that particular law. Diddy, I don't know what the hell you talking about. It says that in Diddy's new complaint that his legal team argues that the lawsuit was filed too late according to the New York state laws, and that the state limitations should exceed the cities. Okay, it says that he also argues that the woman can't even recall when this event specifically happened, but maliciously remembers details about the alleged assault. It goes on to say that Mr. Combs and his companies categorically deny plaintiff's decade-long tales against them, which has caused incalculable damage to their reputations and business standing before any evidence has been presented. The filings read. It goes on to say that plaintiff cannot allege what day or time or year. Time, really, motherfucker? After 30 years, who knows what time this shit happened? You can say in the evening and still be around that time. Like, he's trying to get off on technicalities. Did we see you? We see you. There's pictures out there with this girl sitting in your lap. She was 17 years old. As a grown fucking man, why is a 17-year-old sitting in your lap? And she had on a short skirt. So we already know what you were doing. She proved that she was at the fucking studio. So now you're trying to have this thrown out on certain technicalities when you guys know, allegedly, that y'all assaulted and or violated this young girl. Okay? Y'all she was outnumbered, and she was overpowered by grown-ass men. She was a teeny-weeny little girl from the pictures that they showed of her back then, too. So, of course, we know, and we've heard several people, including Cassie in her deposition, say that Diddy always kept drugs around and that they will always pump these girls with these drugs. They would put these things in their drinks. They would pour these shots. And the next thing you know, there's gummies and edibles and all these things added to these drinks to make these girls be incombobulated to where they can't fight back and or say no. So they're just laying there being taken advantage of. And that's what happened to this particular girl. She was trying to fight them off, but 1, she was high. 2, she was a very small teenage girl. 3, she was scared out of her mind. And 4, they were coming in one by one, violating her. Diddy being the first. She was saying that the Harv Pierre, who used to be the president of Bad Boy Records, was the second guy that came in and said that she said he was also high. And then the third assailant that they didn't name, who she says was also there and violated her as well. So she has most of the evidence that she needs. I don't think that this should be thrown out on any type of technicality. I mean, hell, who remembers the exact time of something that happened 30 fucking years ago? Who remembers the exact time? The girl gave pictures which showed her there with you, Diddy. So let's stop this, okay? Let's stop this technical mess. Like, we know you scared that you got this other lawsuit that's way bigger than this one that's coming out, but yeah, no. I don't think no judge should be dismissing this case under any circumstances, okay? Any circumstance. Says, Diddy, you so guilty, just prepared to serve your damn time. Okay, yes. Thanks, True TV Podcast. Thanks for being here, dear. Says that can they hurry up and lock his... Yes, please lock him up. Diddy, can you go ahead and go to jail already? You ain't doing shit else. You ain't doing nothing else. Okay, we told y'all the other day he out there at the beach child doing this right here like he's saved now. Diddy, go sit down. You want everybody to think that you're not the person, the evil person that everybody knows your ass to be. You put hands on women and you allegedly out here trafficking women as well. And you got daughters. I said it before, nigga. You need to be locked up. Allegedly, hypothetically, maybe. Okay, shit. All right, let's move on, honey. Get him off my screen. Get him off my damn screen. I'm so sick of him. I am sick of Diddy. All right. So let's get into someone else who I like, Miss Whoopi Goldberg. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg, honey, she is talking about her love life, if we care. But I want to talk about this because, baby, she said some stuff that kind of made my ears stand up, child. My ears got big like Martell ears. And I said, baby, this sounds a little interesting right here. So let's get into it. It said that Whoopi Goldberg shares her thoughts on marriage and commitment. She said that hit and runs are great, honey. That means, honey, the hit it and quit it. Y'all know the hit it and quit it are, honey. He breathes on up and through that. Girl, what you got on? What kind of panties you got on, girl? Oh, I'm about to come over there, girl, and we're going to have your legs to the moon, girl. I'm going to come over there and beat that thing up, and then I'm out of there. Okay, it's called a hit and quit. She called it a hit and run, but y'all know they call it hit and quits, okay? She said she don't mind those, honey. She don't mind them hit and runs, girl. Come over here and beat that thing up and then get on up out of here. That's what Whoopi is saying, okay? She says, but you can't spend the night. So come over here and get this cutty and I pour you a little glass of orange juice or give you a little bottle of water. I ain't cooking no breakfast or shit like that. Now, I don't know. Depending on how good the thing was. Women, y'all know. We don't be cooking no breakfast unless they really beat that thing right. Okay? Should I say it that way? Should I say beat that thing right? If he handles that thing right. Okay, women. If he have us calling the Lord or something like that, we might go in there and cook a little bacon, egg, little cheese toast. We might put some grits on or something like that. We might get popped by a few grits. Woo! Anybody ever had it so good you got up and made them breakfast? Anybody made them a good sandwich or something like that? Be like, thank you. When you go in and get that towel, go in there and get the little wet towel for him, girl. Go in here and make you a little sandwich or whatever. Go in there and get popped by a few grits and get a couple bacon strips up in there, girl. Anybody ever cook breakfast for a man, honey? Y'all can put it in there. Put a one if you made breakfast for a man, honey. If he did that thing right up in there. Women, y'all know how we are over here. All right. Y'all put a one up in there too. If y'all ain't trying to cook nobody no damn breakfast, y'all come over here and get what you got to get the hell up out of here. All right. What y'all saying in there? Let's move on. All right. So let's get into what Whoopi is saying. Let's back it up. We're going to let her speak so y'all can hear.
Like people in your house. You like living alone.
I don't mind people in my house. The truth of the matter is I am fundamentally a selfish person. And I've found that because I have a wonderful kid and, and a son-in-law and 3 grandkids and 1 great-grand, that I don't have time for a whole lot of other people coming into my life, because, that's my kid and that's the family. And, so hit and runs are great. I don't mind those. But you can't spend the night.
Hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
They still happen?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you have to give yourself permission because, you have this whole line of words that are stacked up in your head about what you are. If you say a hit and run is where you want to be and you don't want to be married, oh, am I a whore? Am I this? Am I a terrible person? Because I don't want to. And I never really thought about it. I just thought, well, I must be doing it wrong because other people seem to be able to have figured it out. And what I didn't realize was that I had figured it out. I just was surprised by the fact that I didn't really want it, but I like to hit and run.
Yeah.
And my mother said, well, maybe you should just throw a party from now on, not get married anymore.
It is what it is. It's not for everybody.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's
and you have to, it requires a lot.
Yeah.
You have to really, it is really a give and take. And I'm in my life at this point, I don't really want that. Yeah. I want to, see you when I see you and then you go.
But you don't like people in your house. You like living alone.
I don't mind.
Basically what she's saying is she don't really want a commitment. Whoopi is like 60 something years old now. She's at the time of her life now where she wants to be able to do what she wants to do. She don't want nobody there like she's got some responsibility to somebody else. If she wants to get her back cracked, she knows who to call to come over and do that. And then she let them know you can't spend the night. I'm sorry. I don't want that obligation or that commitment right now. Now, as I love for you to come over here and we do what we do. But in terms of you spending the night or staying a couple days, like, I don't want that. Just come and give me what I want. Make me feel good, honey. Climb on top of me and do your business like they said on the movie Girl on Color Purple. And go on and get out of here. Go on and get out of here. That's what she's letting him know. She said, hey, in my 60s, hell yeah, I still get my back cracked. Fuck you mean? And FWM, fuck you mean? Yeah, I do. And yeah, he can't stay after that. Okay. Yeah, she said, you ain't got to go home, but you damn sure got to get the hell up out of here, sir. Thank you for the Dido, okay? Yes, honey. Okay, women, y'all know. But then you find that one, though, honey, to kind of turn your ass out real quick. And you find yourself doing things that you never thought that you would do, like making breakfast. Hell, like, I ain't making that nigga no breakfast. And you find your ass right up in there flipping them pancakes, okay? I mean, hell, I know my husband cracked my back just right, too, which most of the time is all the time. Shit, when a bitch go in there and make pancakes, because he like his edges to be a little crispy, I make sure them bitches be crispy the way that he like them. Eggs gonna be right, a little extra, little fluffer. I put a little more effort in it when I know he gave a little effort, okay? You got to give a little effort. I'm going to give a little more effort when I'm in there in front of the stove doing what I got to do. Okay, let me say. Yeah, and yeah, we make good pancakes with no panties on. Did we share that? Too late. Anyway, and anywho, so shout out to Whoopi, girl. Shout out to Whoopi. Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg for sharing your life, girl. We love it. I absolutely love it. She don't want no commitments and no responsibilities to no man. She's been married a few times, okay? She's been married a few times, and she's just not ready for that, okay? Because marriage is just not for everybody, but hey, it is what it damn is. Let's move on, child. Thank you, Whoopi, and let's get you on out of here too, girl, okay? Mm-hmm. Terry Cruz, honey, Terry Cruz, for those of you that like Terry Cruz, honey, he opens up about the devastation behind telling his wife, honey, about cheating on her with a masseuse girl. He says that the actor says that not only did he almost lose his family, he says that Hollywood could care less if they were divorced or not, but he opens up about telling his wife the truth about his infidelity in their marriage, girl. I said, ooh. Somebody said, healthcare worker said, that's right, says, and no need to stick around after, and don't call me, I'll call you. Damn, you are savage out here, healthcare workers, okay? She said, don't call me, bitch, I'll call you, okay? Let's get into Terry Cruz, honey, as he talks about him out here cheating, as Tisha calls it, child. Tisha calls it cheating. It's Liz, child. It's child. One of these. Oh my God. Oh shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Hold on. Let's get y'all up here. Hold on. Shit. I'm over here in my own world.
That I went to a massage parlor.
Hold on.
I told her that I went to a massage parlor in Vancouver.
Whoopi got me messed up over here.
I got a hand job. And I said, it happened. I told her like 10 years ago. It was a long time ago. This is the one thing you don't know.
Oh, child.
Why did you tell her on that day?
Because she's always asked me. Like, this wasn't the first time. You know, it was a course of like, you doing something. I was like, I'm not doing anything. What are you doing? Like, leave me alone. I'm not like I said, why won't you believe me? But it became to a point where we were on the phone for so long and she wouldn't let it go. A little bit, it was like she wore me down to the point of, like, here. And let me tell you the shocking thing about me telling her that revelation. She was like, I'm gone. That's it. I'm out. And I was like, fine, leave. Great. Thank you. Now we know. Because I was still blaming her. I was like, so you're not going to stick with me? Cool. You know what? I'm Terry Cruz. I'm like, I'll get another one just like that. First of all, Hollywood does not care if you lose your family. In fact, I'll get 3 more movies. They're like, hey, man, you ain't have to go home. Just go right this one set to the next. I said, since when has Hollywood cared if you lost your family? Since when has that been a career breaker? Never. In fact, you get a divorce, that's just par for the course. And I was like, cool, you can't handle it. And I had all kinds of excuses where, you don't understand my upbringing. I got a high sex drive. This fame. You look at all the women I could be having. None of that stuff worked, man. And all of a sudden, and she left. I remember her hanging up the phone and said, don't come home. I said, I'm not.
This motherfucker here is crazy.
I told her that
one more time.
I went to a massage parlor in Vancouver and I got a hand job. And I said, it happened. I told her like 10 years ago. It was a long time ago. This is the one thing you don't know.
Why did you tell her on that day?
Because she's always asked me. Like, this wasn't the first time. It was a course of like, you doing something. I was like, I'm not doing anything. What are you doing? Like, leave me alone. I'm not like I said, why won't you believe me? But it became to a point where we were on the phone for so long and she wouldn't let it go. a little bit, it was like she wore me down to the point of, you know, like, here. And let me tell you the shocking thing about me telling her that revelation. I was like, she was like, I'm gone. That's it. I'm out. And I was like, fine, leave.
Hell
great.
No.
Thank you. Now we know. Because I was still blaming her. I was like, so you're not going to stick with me? Cool. You know what? I'm Terry Cruz. I'm like, I'll get another one just like that. First of all, Hollywood does not care if you lose your family. In fact, I'll get 3 more movies. They're like, hey, man, you have to go home. Just go right this one set to the next. I said, since when has Hollywood cared if you lost your family? Since when has that been a career breaker? Never. In fact, you get a divorce, that's just par for the course. And I was like, cool, you can't handle it. And I had all kinds of excuses where, you know, you don't understand my upbringing. I got a high sex drive. This fame. You look at all the women I could be having. None of that stuff worked, man. And all of a sudden, and she left. I remember her hanging up the phone and said, don't come home. I said, I'm not.
Nigga. First of all, Terry Crews, I remember watching this story. He talked about how his wife, Rebecca, because I know her name is Rebecca. She's a beautiful girl. She had a child when she got with him. Okay. At first, she didn't really want to date him at first, but he kept pursuing her. He finally wore her down. They finally got together. He didn't really have shit then. He didn't really have a whole lot of money and all that when they met, because they've been together for some years. He didn't have no money. He didn't have all the things he had. So he got arrogant as he started to acquire fame. It started to get to his damn head. But he always gave me moist vibes. I mean, ever since he played on White Chicks, I was like, this big ass nigga is moist as hell. Terry Crews gives moist vibes. I'm sorry. As big as he is, like, nigga, he did talk about somebody in Hollywood like touching him inappropriately too. I remember reading that. But he gives moist vibes. Like, he tried to act all hard, but he is corny as hell to me. Terry Crews is corny and he's arrogant as fuck. Like, bruh, I see y'all put it in there. He is nothing to look at like that. I don't think he fine with all them damn lines in your forehead. Like, bruh, I don't think Terry Crews is fine. He's all right as an actor. But I mean, for you to grab somebody like Rebecca, I believe really Rebecca is what calmed him down. Really, Rebecca is what centers him. Rebecca is really what got him where he is, because Terry didn't have a damn thing. Terry didn't have a damn thing, but granted, he did take Rebecca and her daughter in and help raise her daughter as his own. And then they had their own children and they kind of built their life from there. But Rebecca is really she's his helpmeet. She's really the one that he, this has centered him all this time. She's all about the God thing. She's spiritual as well, which she got him into spirituality too. I don't know what the hell is going on with Terry. I don't know what is going on with Terry. Like, all this time you done spent with this woman who's been down for you through all the shit you put her through over the years, and she's talked about it. So you take your ass to Vancouver, Canada, and go over there get a massage, and you done got a hand job, and nothing in your mind clicked to tell you, okay, this shit ain't right. I got a wife at home. I have a wife at home. Let me get my ass up from here and get my drawers on and get the fuck out of here before I mess up my marriage. And then you lied on top of that to say that nothing happened. Women have this certain thing called intuition, women. We have this certain thing called intuition where we know when something is kind of off. You know, if you know your significant other and or your mate, you know when something is off, even if they don't ever tell you. It's just something in the vibe, something in the atmosphere that lets you know that there's something somewhere off. And when you ask them and they tell you no, that just makes you dig even more. Women, that's how we are. We are investigators by nature. That's just how we are. We are investigators by nature. But I'm just like this. I don't like to be lied to. I don't like to be lied to. If some shit happens, just go ahead and let me know. And then let me process it in my own way. And don't rush me either. Let me get through the shit in my own time, because you fucked up. You don't tell me when to get over something. And I hate for a person to do that. When they fuck up and mess up the thing like that, don't be trying to tell me, oh, it's been this long, it's time to get over it. No, bitch, I get over it when I feel like getting over it. You don't get to tell me when and how to get over the shit when you initiated it. But back to what I was saying, women, we are investigators by nature. And the fact that you could tell your wife no, that this never happened over and over. She kept asking you. If a woman keep asking you the same fucking question, she already know the answer. She just wants you to say that you did the shit. She already done. Trust me, women, that's how we are. If we keep asking you the same question over and over, 9 times out of 10, we already know the answer. We just want you to tell us that you did that shit. That's all. Your wife was asking you to be honest and transparent with her, but you was being a bitch about it. And you couldn't be honest with the person who's been honest with you. And the one thing about men is men cannot take the same shit that they dish out to women. They cannot take the same shit that they dish out to us, y'all. If a woman went out there and had a man playing with her and gave her a little hand action, and the man find out, he gonna want to pack up his shit and leave because he just cannot take that shit. Every time he look at that wife, he gonna be like, oh, hell no. He ain't gonna let it go. Every time y'all get into an argument about the smallest thing, he gonna bring that shit up. Hey, I sent you to the store to get something. I asked you to bring me something back I asked you to bring me some deodorant back from the store. You forgot the fucking deodorant. So you leaving out the fucking deodorant is going to lead back to you getting a fucking hand job from old boy 13 years ago. Men are so fucking petty like that. Why? But then when it's on them, we got to get over the shit. Like now. We don't get to harm it. We don't get to let it get through our system. We don't get to go to therapy about it. We don't get to cry about it. We don't get to grieve about the shit. They want us to get over it because it's on them. And that's just how it is. He gives me narc vibes. He gives me petty vibes. He gives me a whole lot of vibes. It's just not good vibes. I'm sorry. I don't know how she put up with his ass. He's arrogant as fuck. I wouldn't be able to deal with him. I don't know how she stayed with him and deal with him, baby. I don't know how she do it. Why are men that way? Why are men that way? I would have been left his ass. I'm trying to tell you. Men do that though. Over the smallest little shit. But you left my deodorant. I knew you remember. You did that shit on purpose. Just like you went out there and let old boy give you that hand job. Then you lied to me about it. You be done apologize about the shit. Y'all done forgot about it. He gonna spin the block on that shit every time. But don't bring up his shit of what he did. Oh no. You wrong when you do that shit to them. Oh, but I apologize for it. And you still talking about it. Why are we still talking about it? Because, nigga, I want to talk about it. Because I want to talk about it. The shoe be so, when the shoe was on the other foot, it'd be so crazy. It's so weird how shit just play out. But Terry Cruz, get your shit together for you lose a good woman. Because I don't know what nobody told you. The pickings are very slim out there, okay? I mean, I ain't been out there in a while. But I'm gonna tell you now, from what I hear from some of my single homegirls, they say the pickings are very slim. Niggas out there ain't shit nowadays. Most of them that are out there ain't really shit like that. So if you got a real one, a day one that's been holding your ass down from day one, and that love you right and make your eggs the way you like them and fuck you right, I'm gonna just be raw today. Shit, I don't care. It's Saturday. You better hold on. What the song say? You better hold on to your love. Ain't shit out there. Play around and find out. You be out here like Shaq. Every time you turn around, Shaq just dating anybody. I saw a post the other day where he done hopped in one of these rapper dudes, baby mama DMs, talking about something. He want to raise their child. I said, nigga, what? Just out here with just randoms just because you don't want to be lonely. That's what your ass gonna wind up with versus a woman who understands your job as being an actor and know that you got to go out of town and she gonna still be there holding you down when you get home. The house gonna be clean. Your dinner gonna be done. Your clothes gonna be clean. Like all that. That's rare. That's rare. Not many women out there doing that shit now. You got a good one, baby. You better hold on. But let's get on, honey. Let's get on the show. Raw, baby. They said raw. Y'all know I'm raw, honey. I get to a point where I be like, I don't give a damn shit. All right, so let's move on. I found this video, which I thought was so funny. Y'all little kids can be so damn funny sometimes. These kids are from a different world. I swear. Who raised some of these damn kids? I saw this video. I wanted to share it. You guys may have seen it, but I thought it was so funny. It's mad funny how these little kids are just so damn grown at the mouth, but it's kind of low-key funny a little bit. Okay. But not to the point where you might want to pop them, but it's cute. It was cute to me. But let me go ahead and share it. Shout out to Rough Ends, okay? Because that's why I saw it. All right, so let's back it up because I want y'all to hear it from the beginning. This shit is so hilarious to me. It's so hilarious. All right, let's let it catch up. All right, boom. All right, hold up. Oh, damn. All right, here we go.
You want me to help, Rose?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
What do you want me to do?
Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself. I'll do this one, so gonna do that. You drive. Worry about yourself.
You want me to help, Rose?
No.
Grown as
Thank
hell.
you. No, thank you.
What do you want me to do?
What about yourself?
Hell no.
What about yourself? I'll do this one, so gonna do that. You drive. What about yourself?
You
Y'all,
want me to help, Rose?
grown as hell.
No.
She don't worry about yourself. You drive.
Thank you.
What do you want me to do?
What about yourself?
Child.
What about yourself?
Damn.
I'll do this one, so gonna do that. You drive. What about yourself?
Damn.
You want me to help, Rose?
No.
This the last time, y'all.
Thank you.
Damn.
No, thank you.
What do you want me to do?
What about yourself? What about yourself? I'll do this one, so gonna do that. You drive. What about yourself?
You want me to help, Rose?
Yo, she is grown. She can barely talk, but she told his ass no. He wanted to help her with that seatbelt. She was like, no, I got this. I'm gonna do this. You worry about yourself. What you want me to do? I want you to worry about yourself and drive. You go drive and worry about yourself. Damn. She told his ass. She gotta be what, by 2-3 years old. She is so damn cute, y'all. Lord have mercy. That sent me. I laughed, and I laughed when I saw that shit. I was like, no, she did not tell her dad, you go drive and worry about yourself. That shit was funny to me. So y'all know I always like to throw in something funny up in there, guys. And that was indeed funny to me. She is so cute. Oh my God. All right. So let's get into do I want to go into that yet? Okay. Yeah, so let's get into this video with Tisha and Kimmy, because y'all know that the episode is coming on tonight. Love and Match Huntsville. All right. They up and tried me on my damn video last night. They didn't want to monetize my shit, so I had to edit out the little clip that I had with Kiki and Mel. Now I know where to get my clip from, so they don't be up and trying me. Y'all try me on that. That's all right though. Carlos, I see what y'all doing. But we got this shit tonight. Okay, don't play with me. Don't play with me. So let's get into this next clip with Kimmy and Sonny and Tisha. Okay, shout out to the Bravo Shade Room on this one. All right, they're gonna be confronting Sonny about her getting with Moses when that's supposed to be when Destiny's supposed to be their friend or whatever. I'm trying to figure out, why is it y'all business? Why are y'all cornering her and asking her shit? They married now. Sonny looking at him like, bitch, why do y'all care? But let's get into it. Let's get into it and go ahead and share. I'm like, I know these two heifers ain't sitting up here asking somebody about their relationship when y'all relationship is trash. Like, nigga, get out of here. Get out of here. I would have been answering no damn questions, because guess what? It ain't none of your damn business. But let's get on into it. Let me back it up because I want to hear all the way from the beginning. All right.
That's why I actually wanted you to come over, because I wanted to chat, because I don't want to assume stuff. Yeah. You know, all of us have been friends. Yeah. Destiny is our girl, and that's why I wanted Tisha to be here too. Yeah. To kind of see what's the ins and outs, if you even care to share with us about you and Moses. Is it actually true? Because I didn't know if it was.
We saw the pictures on social media. I was just like, damn, that's trifling. Not only were you Destiny's producer, you're the person that she talked to, tell what's going on in her life. I was like, oh, that could be one of our producers sleeping with one of our husbands.
How'd your husband? How'd you
Exactly. How'd your husband?
Well, I didn't want any of your husbands, so let's clear that up.
But no, but it's supposed to be like a professional environment.
I say professional when I was in the environment.
Go and start dating
Well,
her.
wait. Let's hear it. I want to hear it. That's why
let's hear it.
And that's why I actually wanted you to come over, because I wanted to chat, because I don't want to assume stuff. Yeah. You know, all of us have been friends. Yeah. Destiny is our girl, and that's why I wanted Tisha to be here too. Yeah. To kind of see what's the ins and outs, if you even care to share with us about you and Moses. Is it actually true? Because I didn't know if it was.
We saw the pictures on social media. I was just like, damn, that's trifling. Not only were you Destiny's producer, you're the person that she talked to, tell what's going on in her life. I was like, oh, that could be one of our producers sleeping with one of our husbands.
Hide your husband, hide your son.
Exactly. Hide your husband.
Well, I didn't want any of your husbands, so let's clear that up.
But no, it's supposed to be like a professional environment.
I stayed professional when I was in the environment.
Go and start dating
Well,
her.
wait.
Let's hear it, y'all.
I want to hear it. That's why I asked you to
let's hear it.
And that's why I actually wanted you to come over.
Tisha, you ain't running shit. First of all, you are too invested in what's going on between Sonny and Moses and Destiny when your ass need to be worried about your husband on IG recruiting women for threesomes. That's where your focus needs to be. Your focus needs to be on why your husband don't want to go on no fucking vacations with you because he got other shit going on at the house, okay? And we got to get into that here in a second because I pulled up some shit with Marsau trying to treat Tisha like he's his daughter. She didn't get permission from me. Nigga, who are you? Let's get back on you, Tisha, right quick, because this ain't none of your damn business. If you invested this much time and energy into your own fucking marriage, then maybe, girl, just maybe you can find the strength to go on and walk up out the door. Because, baby, quiet as kept, you a side chick too. Yeah, you a wife, you got the ring, but bitch, you a side chick. Because your husband be plowing through hoes off IG, allegedly. Okay, yes. Kimmy, you can't say shit to nobody, and why you all up in somebody else's business either? Why you up in somebody else's business with them damn Richard Simmons curls? Yes, I said it. Worry about why your husband come in at 5 o'clock in the mother freaking morning, and you okay with that? Because you said that shit on the show. That Maurice be coming in at 5 a.m. And I said it before, why is he out that late? Why is he out that late as a married man? Why is he missing for that period of time when his ass should be home with you, curled up behind you or beside you up in the bed, sis? But you over here questioning two people that's married, that's doing their own thing, that ain't worried about you. So what if you friends with Destiny? Destiny was a side chick too. Kimmy, you were a fucking side chick. Let's go there. While you questioning somebody and what you think may have or may have not happened, you were a fucking side chick. Do we need to bring Kaya back on the show so she can go ahead and let you know? Just because you married Maurice, bitch, you came in wrong. You came in hot, and emphasis on the hot. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Your little funky little hot ass was all up in the DMs, Kimmy, when you knew that man had a wife. You were going to the little SEX toy parties that Kaya was having, knowing that she and Maurice was married, but you were scoping out the scene, honey, because you were trying to get her man. And even when you found out they were trying to work on their relationship, you didn't fall back. Why? Because you thought that Maurice was a prize. And when you found out, when you got with the nigga, he ain't have shit but a 230 credit score, and you let him move up in your house and you put his name on your house when you got a whole son whose name should have been on the mother freaking house. Girl, what the fuck is you sitting here asking about somebody else's relationship for? I'll wait. And I'm done waiting. Tisha, back on your ass. What about why your husband is telling you need to ask permission before you be getting certain things done, okay? Like you his child. Worry about that. Worry about women on IG this coming out and blasting your husband, saying that he going up in the DMs and asking them personal questions and telling them to meet them at hotels in Birmingham, Alabama, so he can dig them out when he's already put the threesome together and you ain't invited, Tisha. Why your husband having threesomes and you ain't invited? Why you sitting on panels lying saying that you give your husband head and you gotta schedule it? Bitch, I don't schedule mine. Yeah, we don't have to do that. It's called being spontaneous, bitch. That's what it means. You ain't got no fucking job. You don't work nowhere. So what you got to schedule something for when all you got to do is roll over it? Girl, you got a lot of gag time over there, girl. Girl, you there? Girl, you got to have a lot of gag time. You don't have a job, girl. And that's part of the reason why you sitting your ass there being nosy all up in somebody's damn business. See, the person you sitting there trying to question, she's a real businesswoman. It's giving y'all a little intimidated, talking about hide your husband. Bitch, don't nobody want your husband. Don't nobody want Marsau and his wide ass nose and his fucked up credit. Don't nobody want no nigga that used to pop popcorn for a living. Am I wrong or am I wrong for saying that? Don't nobody want no nigga with no 230 credit score. I'm sorry. Don't nobody want no fake ass lawyer, Kimmy. Don't nobody want no fake ass lawyer out here. Maurice look like he musky anyway. He like he musky anyway. Girl, y'all sitting here asking her about her nigga, and y'all niggas worse. Y'all got some lazy ass niggas. Like y'all niggas' name couldn't even be on the little business little deals in the old Core 6 little meeting. Remember when Mel said all 6 of us got to be on here, but y'all stepping up, we're signing for our husbands. Why? Because they credit fucked up. That's why. That's why. Y'all messed up a whole deal because y'all husbands ain't got their shit together, but y'all want to be business people. Tisha, worry about that $5 million lawsuit that you don't want to be on the show talking about that. That's not for TV. Bitch, it is for TV. Mel talk about her custody case. Bitch, you can talk about your lawsuits. Okay? That's not for TV. But why you bringing this on TV? Why you all up in her business? See, Tisha likes to bring up everybody else's business and talk about everybody else's shit, just like she asked Neil and Chris Fletcher, have y'all had any infidelities? Bitch, have you? Let's start with you first before we spin the block over here. Let's talk about the legion of hoes your husband be messing with first. I bet you ain't gonna want to talk about mine when I finish asking all the questions I got to ask about yours. Oh, people don't want to talk when it's on them. People don't want to have a conversation because Tisha, you are notorious, honey, for hopping your little funky, fishy smelling ass up when somebody asking you about your shit. Yeah, I said funky, fishy. The 2 F's, funky and fishy. Yes, I said it. And so did the guy that lived in Texas that was messing with you too, said that you was fishy, that you were stinking down there. You need to go to the gynecologist, bitch, and stop worrying about someone else's man. Okay? Your husband is throwing off your pH balance, sis. Okay? Yes, he is. Pepe Le Pew. That's what they call you, girl. Mm-hmm. Pepe Le Pew. PLP, girl. PLP, Tisha. Pepe Le Pew. Check that. Okay? Check that, girl. Check that, girl. All 3. Dush, dush, dush. Squish, squish, squish. All right? Figure that shit out. Get off my TV. Worry about somebody else. Man, girl. Worry about your walk and worry about your husband while he don't want to go on vacation with you, girl. While you are announcing that you and your family, honey, you and your children about to go on a vacation and your husband not going. Worry about that, girl. Worry about that. So let's go ahead and get it. Yes, I said it. Who gonna check me? I'm waiting. And still waiting. According to my skin watch, no one. Want to go live and check me, okay? Tisha, go live and check me. We know you ain't gonna do it. We know you ain't gonna do it. You trying to peep out them non-windows over there at that house that y'all standing with no damn windows. Tisha, go live and check me. Wanda, go live and check me. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Oh, they bring out the petty in me. Let's move on though. All right, so let's get into this where Marsau is checking Tisha, child. Yes, where he is being very controlling, like the father that he thinks he is. Somebody says, I can't. Tisha is funky and fish. She is, girl. That's what the word on the street saying. Y'all know, girl, I keep my ears to the streets, honey. The word on the street is that she is funky and fishy out here, girl. But you be worried about other people's marriage. And girl, you should not be worried about that. You got a lot to worry about. Worry about why you is around here smelling like a fish house, girl. That's what the people had said. I ain't say it. The people had said you smell like a fish house out here, girl. You said you smell like a fish house, girl. Mm-hmm. When you walk by, they like, girl, that's giving fish fillet, girl. Ooh, child. No wonder Sonny was sitting that far over there, girl. She didn't want him to smell that fish, girl. Girl, you might want to sit with your legs crossed because them fumes was coming up out of there, girl. Anyway, let's get in. Tisha Le Pew, y'all are, listen. Tisha Le Pew. Y'all about to fall out this chair. All right, so let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. Y'all see her on the screen, child. She the one out here and got a little body done and she thinks she the shit out here. I'll do it naturally. Girl. Ain't nothing about you naturally. Go back to season 1 and 2, girl. You had a boy body. Okay, you didn't have no breasts. You didn't have no hips and you damn sure didn't have no ass. You was straight up and down from the front to the bike. Okay. And you know when out here and got you spend all your little love and marriage Huntsville chicks, child. And then when out here and got all these loans, child, so you can get your body done and your husband still out here having threesomes with other women. Girl, I don't know what to tell you. You might want to save your money, girl. You might want to save your money, girl, and go and pay that copay over there at the gynecologist and figure out what's going on down below. And stay out from getting all these damn surgeries, girl. Okay? Stop doing that. Because it ain't working out for you, all right? See how your shit shredded up here down here? That's that fish smell done shredded up your dress down there, girl. You thought you bought it that way, girl. But when you put it on, your dress starts shredding up, girl, because that fish was just way too much, girl. But let's get on, chat. All right, so let's get on with what Marsau had to say, child, with his arrogant ass. So this is what he had to say, honey. Now it says, Marsau is so controlling. Says, what are your thoughts? This is Marsau from his little IG child. Says, extremely random question for my married people. Says, what if it was 9:53 a.m. and your children were on a 3-hour delay for school because of a severe weather, and you happened to be on social media and saw that your spouse, you didn't just happen to be on social media, nigga. You always on social media because you're looking for the next recruit when your wife, especially when she ain't in town. But let's get back to it, okay? And your children were on a 3-hour delay for school because there was severe weather, and you happen to be on social media and saw that your spouse and her little friend, honey, didn't ask their husbands and went and got the top of their ear pierced while on a girls trip. Tisha is currently on a girls trip with her homegirls, her sorors, the ones that Mel helped her get, because she ain't have shit. She ain't have no connections until she met Mel, okay? So that says, he went on to say, but you talked to the spouse before and after, and she didn't say nothing. Says that's the random stuff that I be thinking. Nigga, it ain't your business. If she want to get her clit pierced, that ain't none of your business. She a grown-ass 41-year-old woman. And I ain't never thought I'd be taking up for Tisha, but she don't got to tell you when she getting her damn ears pierced. Do you tell her when you having threesomes? Do you tell her that? Do you tell her when you pulling up to the Red Roof Inn at door number 5? Do you tell her that shit? Do you tell her when you be in the hotel like this right here? Do you call her when you be in the hotel like this? Do you FaceTime Tisha when you be in the Red Roof Inn like this right here, Marsau? Having your little threesome action? Do you do that? I bet that phone don't be ringing in when you calling Tisha. You don't be worried about Tisha then, do you? You don't call Tisha when you be in the Red Roof Inn like this. We'll let y'all marinate on that for a little bit. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that. Nigga said he was up at 9:53 a.m. Dial that back a couple hours. That's at 7:53 because you already said on the show you be up early. So you be at 7:53 a.m. nigga, because you trying to check up on your hoes on IG to see who woke, so you can go and get that next threesome started because you know your wife is out of town. Okay. That's you in the Red Roof Inn. Nigga said extremely random question. That's not random, nigga. Get out of here. That's something you done laid up all night and thought about. You knew Tisha wasn't there, so you worried about what she doing. Okay. Yeah, you worried. She in the mall getting her damn ears pierced, nigga, and you ain't got shit else to do. You mad because she done left you there with the kids, so now you want to be on your petty bullshit online. What if it was a 9:53 and your children were on a 3-hour delay for school because of severe weather, and you happen to be on social media? You never ever happen to be on no damn social media, Marsau. You're always on social media because I follow you. I follow you, sir. So you are always on social media, conveniently arguing with nothing but women. You don't argue with no men. You don't never have that heat for men. You argue with women so you can break them down and then hop into DMs once you finish breaking them down and then talk that slick shit and then set up your little threesomes. Allegedly. That's you. Sounding like a pack of geese in door number 5 at the Red Roof Inn, girl. That's what you be doing. You be stroking. That's what you be doing. Hey, he be stroking. That's what he be doing in there. Do Maurice be in there? Because he said he had a 5-some before. Maurice let it slip out that he had a 5-some. Or you guys linking up at the Red Roof Inn over there? Maurice said on the show that he had a 5-some, and Kimmy looked at him like she was very perturbed. She was very irritated. She was very upset that he slipped out of his mouth that he had 5-somes before. What lawyer gets on national television to say he's had 5-somes before and then turn around and want to sue somebody because they talk about it? What lawyer does that? I ain't never heard no shit. I don't know any lawyers. I ain't never heard Johnny Cochran say, I had that bitch swinging from the ceiling fan. I had that bitch legs behind her ears. I ain't never heard Johnny Cochran be on that. It's called integrity, something that they know nothing about. Marsau, why you out here trying to act like a daddy to your wife? Let that woman live her life. You don't be, leave that child alone. Tisha is going to be Tisha, child. Let her be out here and cheat in peace like you be doing, okay? Marho. Let your wife cheat in peace, okay? Marho. All right, let's move on. Good afternoon, Rue Jones. Thanks for being here, dear. All right, and everyone else coming in. All right, let's move on. Let's stop sharing. We got to move for him. All right, so while we're talking, my girl Melody Sheree is still out here, honey, doing her good work, honey, for the peoples out here. Melody Sheree, honey, is doing what she got to do out here. She is charting, honey. She is popping and charting out here, girl. Okay, let's go and get into that before we move on to the next topic. Yes, honey, I love it, girl. I love it, honey. She has a little message to let us know out here, girl. Let's go ahead and share, because y'all know I love me some Melody Sheree. She is always out here moving and shaking. I wish I could play it, but I cannot, because y'all know, honey, we don't get no strike up over here. I do want to be monetized on this video. But shout out to Melody Sheree. She has a new song out that came out today. Though you didn't hear it, the song is called Nobody's Business. She is dragging Martell's ass royally, and I was one to love it. Y'all know anytime she do a song, it's going to indirectly have something to say about Martell. Y'all know Melody speaks in subliminals, baby. But in this song, Nobody's Business, if you have not heard it yet, go on over to YouTube, go on over to iTunes, go on over to the Caramel Rail Show, because I posted it over there. Posted the link over there. If you guys have not heard it yet, go ahead and hear it, run them lights up for Mel so she can get her little, because this is her way of venting. She's venting from all the bullshit that Martell has put her through. She also mentions, she dropped the song, like I said today. She in the song, she speaks on Sugar Mama and the paternity, how Martell has tried to put it out there that Sugar Mama was not his. That's also in the song. She also says that she wishes that she had a man that was stronger, taller, and better, honey, than Martell. She didn't say Martell, but we all know subliminally who she's talking about in the song. All right, but she read his ass all the way down to the ground and back up. She read his ass fulfilled, and I'm happy that she did it. Okay, we already know Telltale Signs was about Martell, where she told all that, and he was upset as hell when they went to Las Vegas. He was out there in the desert, child, trying to windmill on Mel, because Mel told his business in her song. And baby, listen, this next song that she got out here, Nobody's Business, baby, she putting out all the business. Okay. Somebody said the song is fine. It's got a nice little bump. It's a nice little bump. It's got a nice little nice little trap, little sound, a little bit to it. I was like, okay, Mel, I'm liking this. I'm feeling this a little bit. It's like she's coming out of her element. I could tell, okay, just because I deal and dabble in music, I can tell that as every song that Melody puts out, that she is really starting to come into her own, that she's really starting to loosen up a little bit. She's really starting to become more transparent about some things in her life, and she's putting it in her song. And I told y'all the other day, what sells more than heartbreak? What sells more than heartbreak in a song? Look at Mary J. Blige. Her career has taken off because most of the songs that she's put out was about heartbreak, you guys. Most of her songs that she put out was about heartbreak, and that shit went straight to the top. Women, we like that type of stuff. We can identify with that type of stuff. So, and it's no different from Melody Sheree. As you guys can see, her song is number 4 on iTunes. Okay, let's go ahead and put that up as you guys can see. Oh shit. Hold up. Stop sharing because my business is up there. All right, but let me put it back up. But yeah, so Melody Sheree, honey. Melody Sheree, she is number 4. All right. She is number 4 on iTunes. As you guys can see, Nobody's Business. Let me put it back up. I'll be clicking so much, y'all. Damn. All right, let me get it back up. Because then we got to share her other messages. As you guys can see, Nobody's Business is number 4 on iTunes. It's right up there with Money Long, honey, made for me. That's my song too. It ain't every day. Throwing stacks, Ray J and Sukiyana. I cannot stand Sukiyana. I don't like anything Sukiyana does. She is too fucking ghetto for me. Ray J, I don't know. Long as he ain't singing. If he trying to be like sing rapping or something, I might be able to get through the song. But I ain't really no fan of Ray J like that either. But let's see, SZA, anything that she put up, Saturn. I like that song, Saturn. Oh, be better than Saturn. I love that song. Yeah, so yes, girl, Melody is number 4. So let's go ahead and get into what she had to say, girl, because she put out this new post as well. All right, let's blow it up, child. Not that big, child. Back up, Mel. Back up a little bit, Mel. All right, love the face. The face is facing. The lips are lipping. The hair is hairing. Okay. Yes. Let's go ahead and get that up. I I do not like Sukiyana. Somebody said, Angela said she don't. Sukiyana is ghetto as hell, y'all. Sukiyana, let me tell y'all two that I cannot listen to. I will not listen to. If it come on in my car, I will turn that shit expeditiously, like T.I. said, okay? Sexy Red and Sukiyana, them two, I cannot, okay? I cannot. I will not with them two. No, thank you, okay? No, thank you. All right, so let's get into what Melody Sheree had to say. I said, me either. Same caramel ghetto. Hell to the no. I will not. That's not music. That's trash. Trash, okay? Ride by the nearest trash can and throw that shit out the window. All right, get on the nearest interstate and go 95 miles per hour and throw that shit straight the fuck out the window. That is trash. All right. So let's get into what Melody has to say. After she released her song, Nobody's Business, she says that I'm not embarrassed about anything that I went through. She says that what may be tea for you is a testimony for me. Yes, girl, say it. She says that if you're going to talk about what broke me, invite me to the table so that I can tell you what God did with the pieces. Girl, you listen. Baby, that deserves a spin around, child. Woo. All right, boom. Child. Melody, honey. Melody, you better say it. All right, I'm going to read it one more time for those in the back, honey, because that's a whole word right there, girl. That's a whole word right there. Girl, I want to get up and shout right now. She says that I'm not embarrassed about anything that I went through, because if you guys heard the song, you have to hear the song to understand where she's coming from right here, okay? You have to have heard her song, Nobody's Business, to understand where she's coming from when she says this. Let me read it one more time. I'm not embarrassed about anything that I went through. Can I read it in her voice, y'all? Because y'all know whenever I'm talking about Mel, I like to read it in her voice. I'm reading in Mel voice. All right, let's see. I'm not embarrassed about anything that I went through. What may be tea for you is a testimony for me. If you're going to talk about me, what broke me, invite me to the table so I can tell you what God did with the pieces. Did I nail that, y'all? Come on in here, Melody. Get them, Glow, okay? Come on, Melody. Okay? Come on, Mel. Come on in here, Mel. Mel was in the room, honey, okay? Because y'all know at certain points her voice go up. Y'all know at certain points when Mel is talking, honey, her voice go up. And you know she can have a little attitude, honey, when she be talking, when she be trying to get out what she's saying. Mm-hmm. Invite me to the table so I can tell you, because y'all know she like to do that, so I can tell you what God did with the pieces. Mm-hmm. Now check that. Come on, girl. Yes, God. Yes, God. She spoke a word right there. Y'all said it, baby. Yes, God. Terry, baby. Yes, God. Because when I tell you in that song, I listen to words. When I listen to a song, I listen to words. She went in, baby. She told it all. She did not hold back. She did not hold back, because a lot of people, if you guys have watched her on just like, and I see stuff on social media where people just really be dragging her for sharing her business and her life, the stuff she's going through with this revenge piece stuff. People have been dragging her, saying all types of like ill stuff about her. Okay. And as a woman, it has to be hard when you have so many people coming for you. You just one person. It could be a lot sometimes. I feel her when she say, oh my God, I have PTSD sometimes, just seeing some of the stuff. And sometimes you got to get away from social media and not read all that shit, because it literally will mentally like break you down. But you have to get to a place where you don't care anymore and that you're just going to do what you got to do, because that's her release. Melody, I feel like she releases how she feels and what she's going through song. And some people are that way. Some people are that way. And she literally did that in this song. So go and listen to Nobody's Business. Okay. Yes, I'm promoting her. I'm gonna plug her. I'm gonna promote her because I see it for her. I can identify with Mel. I love what she's doing. I love how she came out of the ashes, baby. Beautiful ashes. Look at her. Martell, you a fool. You're a fool. Beauty for ashes. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. This woman been through hell. She don't look like what she's been through. Look at that picture. This girl don't look like she was cheated on by her husband, who she was with for 12 years. And then the same nigga that went out here and said that her baby that thought that they was going to save the marriage was not his. And then went out here and solicited all these people to be the puppet master to come against this woman to try to slap her down and pull her down. But look at her. Every time you knock her down, she rises like the phoenix. Beauty for ashes. That's an example right there. And all these women out here to go through shit with these ain't shit men. Look at her. That's your roadmap right there to how to get out of it. Put one foot in front of the other. As long as you're putting one foot in front of the other, baby, you're moving. You are walking. You're coming up out of that. Don't stay in no mess. And she is, hey, living proof that you don't got to stay with no sorry ass man just to say you got a man and go through the shit that you went through. This woman went through not having nothing. Started all the way over, sleeping on the floor on blow-up mattresses, watching her children having to do without until she got herself into a place to regroup and to redo everything that she built. Giving up $1 million companies for peace. She traded Hope and Hope, which was $1 million company, for her peace and peace of mind. And look at her now. Look at her now. Her turnaround in a very short amount of time has been just like, wow. Destiny, don't you ever say again that it's impossible for somebody to bounce back like that after being in bankruptcy and going through what they went through. It's very much so possible. Look at Melody. She did it. She did it. She got rid of all of her businesses that she built with Martell and started all the way over because she knew the nigga was going to try to come for her later on to get her money when she was doing all the work. She knows this man. If don't nobody else know Melody, I think she know him better than Marlene. Melody knows him better than Marlene, and she knew she had to cut all ties with him, all strings, and start all the way over as much as it hurt her. We watched her cry on that video when she and Martell was sitting there dissolving all of their businesses. And he acted like he didn't care. He cared, but he don't like to show his emotion on camera. She was crying. It hurt her because that's her hard work. Martell didn't do no work. He didn't put forth no effort. He didn't put no effort in to start them businesses and get it running. Nigga was out cheating with Ariane. Flying in and out of town, telling her he going looking at job sites. He was out of town, Ariane. Melody was in the office when she had kids that she could have been home with, working, providing a life, building a business to $1 million empire. While this nigga was taking the money out there and spending it on hoes. This woman said, I don't care if I ain't got but $50 in the bank, bitch. I'm going to have peace. I'm going to get my children. We're going to blow up these beds, bitch, and I'm going to sleep peaceful tonight. And I ain't got to worry about no nigga standing over me. I ain't got to worry about no nigga starting with me. I ain't got to worry about no nigga tapping into my bank account, taking no money out to go spend it on his hoes. If I got to leave with nothing, bitch, that's just what it is. And that's how you got to be sometimes. That's how you gotta be sometimes. Don't give a hot damn about things. And I keep telling y'all, don't stay for things. You can always get things again. But when you stay in a situation and lose your mind, you gone. I don't give a damn about things. You can get furniture. Look at her house. A fully furnished house. A 2-story house fully furnished. Every time she go live in her house, y'all know people be looking around. It's beautiful. Fully furnished. She ain't taking nothing from that house. Martell still sitting on that house that she done put that damn lighter fluid on. Motherfucker can't even sit on there and on the couch and smoke because lighter fluid is on the bitch. Still sitting on that gray sectional that they used to have years ago. He still ain't upgraded with that lighter fluid stains up on the bitch. Beautiful ashes. All right, so check out her song Nobody's Business, because that's exactly what the song is called. She's made it everybody's business, and she's very transparent in the song. All right, so y'all definitely support your girl. All right, she said that she ain't embarrassed though, and I don't blame her. At some point, you got to just say you don't give a damn no more. You're gonna be transparent, and every time she shares her story, she's helping somebody. And that go for anybody else out there. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be shamed when you go through stuff. Tell somebody else, because it's helping somebody else. You don't realize how much it's helping. And you don't realize how much of a release it is for you as well when you speak about those things. And don't say, oh my God, it's embarrassing. I would never tell that. I don't want people to know that. You can talk to a trusted friend or a stranger. Hell, talk to a stranger. You never know who is going through the same thing that you're going through. Okay. All right. So Funky Dineva and Claudia Jordan are at odds. All right. I'm not feeling funky, but this is some news. And I want to talk about it. All right. Funky Dineva and Claudia Jordan, they are going through their little spat. As you guys know, Funky Dineva was on the show over there, Fox Soul, with Claudia Jordan. He decided to leave because he felt like he was bigger than the show, I think. Now they're going through their little spat where he is throwing out subliminals. And Claudia, she has spoken as well. I'm gonna play you guys a video as well as to what she had to say in response to him. He's saying that she's lying on him. She's saying that he's lying on her. They're kind of going back and forth. At one point, they used to be close. Claudia invited him to be on Fox Soul, which is her show that she started. And Funky was getting paid $250,000 a year to be on that. He walked away from that because it just wasn't working out anymore. He and Claudia weren't seeing eye to eye. He decided to walk away from that and go back to his YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and get into that. Give me a second. All right, so we got that. All right, so let me go ahead and share, and then I'm gonna share the video of what Claudia had to say in response. Okay. I think that's gonna be the last topic too. I think that's the last topic. All right, so let's wait for that to catch up. Yeah, this is Melody has nothing to be ashamed about. You're right, Les Moore. I mean, hell, she's on the #1 show on OWN with low ratings. Look at me being messy. The #1 show on OWN with low ratings. And she's been telling her life since season 1. Hell. All right, so Funky Dineva, as you guys can see at the top of my screen, that is what he has to say. He says that do not make me part of your lives without my permission. Okay. He subliminally is calling out Claudia Jordan because they are in some type of beef right now. Okay. I hate when people take their beef to social media. Like, bitch, you got my phone number. Why you don't call me? Why you don't reach out to me to settle this like two grown individuals? Why are you throwing subliminals on social media? Like, that's so stupid. We'll go off. All right, so this is what he had to say. Let me blow it up. This is from Funky Dineva. All right, as you guys can see. Let me read to you what he had to say. He's venting. He says that this one here is one for those items that bother me so bad that it has taken therapy to help me move through this. He says that my daddy used to do this shit all the time and it sent me through the damn wall. He says that just lying and I'm a character in the damn story. He said, for example, it could be something as trivial as, oh yeah, we eat there all the time, trying to impress whomever he's talking to. He says that I be looking like, no, the hell we don't. He says that we ain't never been to that damn place. He says, but as a child, you were powerless and you get popped in the mouth if you said anything to the contrary. So now here I am shucking and jiving as a character in this damn play. He goes on to say this. So it's interesting how like this from childhood manifest themselves into adult life. He says that what are some of your triggers as a result of the traumas? All right. So Claudia Jordan is saying, show me where we said that boy's name. Okay. It says, I'll wait. Says that you have no proof of that being true, so knock it off. She's replying to Funky Dineva because he's been calling her a liar and saying that she's saying things about him and throwing subliminals on Fox Soul about him. And she's saying that that's not true. She ain't mentioned him or said his name. All right. So let me stop sharing and let me pull up the video where Claudia is clearing up something about Funky. Okay. All right. So let's share. This is going to be our last topic, and then we're going to get off this. All right. I hope they figure this shit out because, baby, that's not a great look for them. Okay. All right. So shout out to Mouth TV Shorts. All right. I'm going to make it big so we can kind of clean up the screen a little bit. All right. So this is Claudia speaking up about Funky. All right. They're going in, child. So here she goes.
Like thinking about life, relationships and stuff, particularly friends or people that we call friends. Fortunately, you have to learn the hard way that a lot of times people that we call friends are not your friends. They're actually just using you. Or they're just buying the time to kind of like, strike and try to take what's yours or try to take away something that is yours. When you give with a giving heart and you like care about others and want to put others on and look out and put money in people's pockets, I guess there's like an assumption that they, like they like me or we good. So when you get burned by someone like that, it's like, it just kind of hits different, And sometimes you think you have like you're just not in a good place with a friend, right? And it's way worse than that. You have no idea. It's like, no, you weren't in a good place with them. They were plotting to get you out of there. They was actively doing things and putting things into motion to try to get you to like lose things. That's scary. And like straight up lie. I'm not gonna say who I'm talking about. I'm just kind of trying to get this off my chest. Like, God damn, people are evil. It be your own people too. Now it's one thing if you don't rock with someone, you just stay away from them. And if you have to work with them, then just be polite at work, but just cause no harm. But when you're like going out of your way to like puppeteer things and keep people apart from each other so they won't get on the same page and they won't like ever figure out that you're the one that's causing all the discourse, that's what's scary because they could look in the eye and be like, how are you? How was your day? Or, hey, I got this thing for us to do. Or you should call this person. But the other hand is sharpening up the knife to stab it right in your back. I know God got me covered because I be finding out. Because whatever I could do will be nothing compared to what karma will decide is a worthy punishment. And what's the biggest offense, the most outrageous offense a so-called friend or former friend has ever done to you? Someone that you looked out for, you try to help out at some point, or just someone you was a good friend, just someone that you like actually at one point consider this person, cool. And you were shocked, like, damn, you was like thinking that the whole time. Like, I thought we was like, it's a one-sided friendship. Like, I thought we was friends, but I was just your ticket, or I was just your opportunity. And when the time came, you try to get me out of there. Are you okay?
Y'all hear that? She said when the time came, he was trying to get her out of there, meaning off the show, a show that she started, because he didn't want her there anymore when they had some type of disagreement or whatever. He was trying to go over her head allegedly and get her up off Fox Soul, which was a show she started. That's her show. Okay.
Although she's working on a lot of
okay. So yeah, they sped it up, of course. But she and Funky are having some type of issue. So let me go ahead and play one more time.
Relationships and stuff, particularly friends or people that we call friends. Unfortunately, we have to learn the hard way that a lot of times people that we call friends are not your friends. They're actually just using you, or they're just biding their time to kind of like, strike and try to take what's yours, or try to take away something that is yours. When you give with a giving heart and you like care about others and want to put others on and look out and put money in people's pockets, I guess there's like an assumption that they, like they like me or we good. So when you get burned by something like that, it's like, it just kind of hits different, And sometimes you think you have like you're just not in a good place with a friend, right? And it's way worse than that. You have no idea. It's like, no, you weren't in a good place with them. They were plotting to get you out of there. They was actively doing things and putting things into motion to try to get you to like lose things. That's scary. And like straight up lie. I'm not gonna say who I'm talking about. I'm just kind of trying to get this off my chest. Like, God damn, people are evil. It be your own people too. It's one thing if you don't rock with someone, you just stay away from them. And if you have to work with them, then, just be polite at work, but just cause no harm. But when you're like going out of your way to like puppeteer things and keep people apart from each other so they won't get on the same page and they won't like ever figure out that you're the one that's causing all the discourse, that's what's scary, because they could look in the eye and be like, how are you? How was your day? Or, hey, I got this thing for us to do. Or you should call this person. But the other hand is sharpening up the knife to stab it right in your back. I know God got me covered, because I be finding out. Because whatever I could do will be nothing compared to what karma will decide is a worthy punishment. And what's the biggest offense, the most outrageous offense a so-called friend or former friend has ever done to you? Someone that you looked out for, you try to help out at some point, or just someone you was a good friend, just someone that you like actually at one point consider this person, cool. And you were shocked, like, damn, you was like thinking that the whole time. Like, I thought we was like, it's a one-sided friendship. Like, I thought we was friends, but I was just your ticket, or I was just your opportunity. And when the time came, you try to get me out of there.
Y'all hear that?
Are you okay?
Although she's
He said, are you okay? Yes. So as you guys can see, while he was over there, he tried to make it seem like, oh, I'm just moving on to bigger and better things. I'm leaving Fox Soul because I'm moving on to bigger and better things. But we're finding out that he and Claudia Jordan had some little mild falling out to where they weren't getting along on the show, and he had to step down from being on the show because that's her show. If anybody had to go, it was going to be him. And that was a $250,000 mistake for you, sir. He tried to act like he don't care about the money, but that's a lot of money. Like, who is out here saying, oh, it's just only $250,000? Like, you haven't made it that far, Funky. Like, yeah, he make a nice little bag over there off Facebook. I'm not Facebook, but YouTube. But that extra $250,000 was definitely helping you in terms of, a little coin. Because now I'm starting to hear him begging for cash apps on his show. I watched a few of his videos, and I watched a few when he was talking about Melody, of course. He was over there begging his people to send him cash apps. Please put something in the cash app collection plate is what he calls it. So you won't doing that on Fox Soul. You won't ask for no damn cash apps on Fox Soul when you get that $250,000 and doing occasional videos on YouTube. I ain't saying he broke, but I'm saying you weren't asking for cash apps when you were on the show over there with Claudia, who was looking out for you. I'm just saying. You can't bite the hand that feeds you and then turn around and knock the person off the show when it's their show, when they help bring the show, when they actually help bring you on. I see you guys putting it on there. That's the same thing Mel is going through right now on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They're trying to ice her out. They're trying to get her off the show because she created it. She's the star of the show. She's walked past everybody on this show. She gets more airtime than everyone on this show. She helps make decisions on this show as well as the EP, executive producer. Okay, she just does. She's one of the reasons why Wanda ain't on the show no more. Wanda cannot come back to this show. I don't care what any other cast members say. They cannot outvote it. Melody is the executive producer of the show. Melody and Claudia, let me give y'all a little tea. Melody and Claudia are like this. They're good friends. So it's no coinky-dink that Funky don't like Claudia and that he's having differences with Claudia after he done came out and gave this fake ass apology to Melody, which we all know the shit was fake, because you turn right back around and talk shit about her in another video. Was it yesterday or day before? You turn right back around and talk shit about her. Well, your fan base could help save your marriage. So yeah. Nigga, you just apologized to her. So I said, if you think the song was good, just wait till she release a book. I'm trying to tell you, I keep saying, I feel like Melody is planning something. She is planning maybe her exit from the show. She's planning something. I keep saying it's never a coincidence when Melody is actually doing something business-wise. It's not a coincidence that she has Nubian TV, guys. Think about it. It's not a coincidence. This woman is getting ready to launch something big. And if she has not done it yet, I'm speaking into existence for her, okay? She's getting ready to launch something big. Carlos knows that Melody does not need him, and that's why he does not protect her, and that's why he has the powers that be coming after her all the time. But he's sneaky about his. Carlos has other people doing his dirty work for him, and now that Funky Dineva is in the picture and lying and saying that Carlos don't have him up to nothing and he ain't getting no paycheck and he ain't reviewing the show because of Carlos, I call bullshit, and I said it before. So now he done fell out with Claudia. After Claudia's made it publicly known that she support Mel. It was another situation that happened where Claudia came out and said, no, I support Mel. That's my girl. Hands down, that's my girl. Melody has already put it out there that she and Claudia are good friends. I think Claudia was at her last event over there with Hill Harper too. Claudia, yeah, she was there. Claudia was also there at Mel's event, Mimosas with Mel, with Hill Harper there. So they are good friends. So it's no coincidence that now Funky is done fell out with Claudia and having these differences, and they're having these differences online with these messages going back and forth, putting all their business out there, you know, with them arguing back and forth. Well, she's calling him a liar and he's calling her a liar and throwing out subliminals as grown people when you could just call this girl and just squash the shit. But it is what it is, guys. That's our last topic. What are we in here now? A little over an hour. Yeah, so that's all we got. Y'all said yes, she was there. I remember seeing the picture. She was there. She was absolutely there. But says to watch Martell use this song as a form of her public humiliation and bullying him the next time they go. I mean, people do it all the time. She can write a song about whatever the hell she wants to. She's trying to support her children. Okay, Martell, sue her for defamation because everything she said in the fucking song is facts. Okay, she can back up everything she said in that song. Of course, he's gonna feel away because Martell is in damage control mode. Y'all saw on the show where Marlene told him, your name is out there nationwide. You better get out there and get ahead of it. Like he knows, Martell knows his life is trash now. And then with him using this as a storyline, he's just making himself look stupid more. He's making himself look more stupid, just jumping out there telling his damn business. But Melody, leave it to her, honey. She ain't got to go live and tell the business, but what she will do is monetize off telling her truth. And I respect that shit all the way. Okay. So yes, honey, put out another song. You should have been Telltale Sign Part 2, Nobody's Business. That's what I would say. But that is it, guys, for our show. It's a great show, Caramel. Thank you so much for watching The Bear. Okay. Thank you so much, Impetitious, for the love, for the hearts, honey. And happy Mother's Day, guys, to all the mothers in my chat. Okay, y'all know Mother's Day is tomorrow, honey. I hope you all, for those of you that are mothers, for those of you that are getting ready to be mothers, for those of you that are mothers indirectly, where you're taking care of children that you did not bear, you are still a mother. You don't have to have a child, physically have a child, to be a mother, okay? So happy Mother's Day for all of you women that have stepped up and that have done what all mothers do, to sacrifice. And it's a sacrifice to be a mother. I'm a mother, and I enjoy being a mother. So happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers, honey, that's getting up in the middle of the night with your kids when they're sick, taking them to school, cooking for them, washing their clothes, making sure they got this, and this, doing homework, all of those things, guys. All of those things tie into being a great mother. Listening to your children when you're tired and you just want to go to bed, but the children want to tell you stuff and you got to sit up and listen. All of that ties into being a mother. So happy Mother's Day to all of you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy Mother's Day. I will pop in tomorrow at some point. Don't ask me what time, but I will connect with you guys tomorrow, okay? And we will go over some topics. And of course, I will let you guys know happy Mother's Day again. So y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Be safe, be blessed. And until tomorrow, I will see you guys again. All right. Please hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do that. Thank you, Linda Gamble. Thank you. I think if Tyra was here, I think I may have seen her. Thank you, Bill Wilson, for being here. Thank you to all the content creators that join us and all my Caramelians, okay? For those of you joining for the first time, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be privy to all videos, okay? Love you guys. Let's get y'all music on, honey, so y'all can twerk on up out of here. All right. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you.